Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? Just let me make sure that that's working. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you all had a wonderful night. My night was great. I had a very beautiful night. My night was very, very great. I'm sure a lot of us, well, personally, don't let me make assumptions. I watched what's the name? I watched I watched the interview between interview that Richard granted about his relationship with Funke Ashekun. And this is not to bash him. This is not to bash Funke Ashekun, but I feel there are lessons for us to learn as a community. You see, our African community, we are not just becoming, we are very, very toxic. Very, very toxic a community. And a lot of times, if you want to weigh our African community, Omoba, good morning, good morning. If you want to weigh our African community, if you want to see how terrible our community is, and how uncultured our mannerism is when it comes to like interaction. Hey, Tolu, good morning. Tolu Aluko, good morning. I like the way you wrote. Okay, I thought you have put those marks, those army. Is it army they call it? Yeah. I thought you put it on your name. I was going to say, oh, I like the way you've written it. I don't know how to write it. So I have a friend who writes, when he writes my name, he puts the mark on my name. I always like it, but I don't know how to do it. I'm always worried I will do it wrongly. When they say make we sit down for Yoruba class, I no gree sit down. Another time I go remember say I won't go shop, I won't go play. Anyway, let's continue. So, like I was saying, there were a lot of lessons. In short, not just Richard's one. There are a lot of lessons that we can learn from the interview that Richard shared, from what he said at the interview with Auntie Aduni yesterday. Good morning, Diaspora Diva. How are you, sis? There are a lot of lessons. You see our African social media space. A lot of times, go and see the way people make comments. They will insult themselves. They've never seen themselves before. You will see them, they turn themselves to keyboard warriors. They will insult, they will say all sorts of stuff to themselves. People that you don't even know who they are. No, don't worry. This is the last of it. I just want to draw lessons. You know, you go and see people. When they are writing comment, they are there insulting. Not just even the Funke Ashekun drama, blah, blah, blah. Our Nigerian space, our Nigerians, let me say Nigerian particularly, we don't know how to communicate. You will see them, they will go and look at comment section. You dey craze, your papa, your mama, someone you don't know. Someone that you have no clue. For all you care, you might never even meet that person. You will insult yourselves for no reason because you inherit someone else's enemy. You will not go and form camp. I am camp this one. I am camp that one. For wetin you don't know. You go and set up WhatsApp group, Telegram group, whatever group you guys are setting up. You go and set up group and start insulting. And you think it is cool. Ask me now, if wahala starts, If wahala start now, can you stand it? I can bet you your answer is no. You will go and carry people's pictures, carry people's messages, and go and start not even know they do finish for now, in the name of you guys are inheriting someone else's enemy. Now Richard Ayotunde. So these two people you are looking at, this is Funke Ashekun and Richard Ayotunde. Richard and Ayotunde and Funke Ashekun, both of them, the common factor is they both went to MFM. And of course, if you have been following this whole MFM drama, Olukoya, Olukoya who, he, wa. You know, all of them, ask them, what Olukoya do them? They don't fit speak English. Mr. Richard, he said that he's always been a musician. He loves to play, he loves the sound of talking drum. Me, as I speak, I love talking drum. Of course, in Winners, if you go Winners, you know sabi dance. You go Winners, even if you don't want dance, you know there's a way that talking drum hits differently. That's why it's called talking drum. There's a way it hits differently. You know, your head goes sway. You know what I mean by talking drum? Your head goes sway. From my own understanding, I might not be accurate, and please pardon me if I'm not, and correct me if I'm not. My understanding of the talking drum is it is used for praises and to wake the king. That's my understanding of my research. I might be wrong, but that's what I understand it to be. You know, there's a way they hit the drum. It literally, you know, like I know when they do there's this song I used to love. Kabiyesi, and you know, they will start using the drum. I remember in Winners then. They will be using the drum to do ging 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 ging. You know, like there's a way they use it. I don't know how to play the drum, so I don't know. But there's a way they do it, and it begins to, like, honestly, my head go they stand. I also love there's this thing too I love in Yoruba culture. So that yes, I speak Yoruba, but unfortunately I don't understand the Yoruba deep dialects of Yoruba. I don't understand it. But I love this thing they call Oriki. I've always wished I can pray in Yoruba. When I used to be a Christian, I wish I could pray in Yoruba because I love that. You know how, like my grandmother, I remember then when she's praying, my maternal grandmother, sorry, when my maternal grandmother is praying, you know, she's like, Arubu Ojo, Ashekiniko. You know, there's a way even the Igbos, all tribes have their way of elogizing, okay? And you know, in Yoruba culture, I'm saying Yoruba culture because that's the one I know. In Yoruba culture, there's something they call Oriki. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Is it? Please, can anybody tell me what Oriki means in English? Basically, they're like Omowa, Omoekun, Kiniko, you know those kind of So you know, there's just the way you are being praised. And for me, like I said, I love the talking drum. I love the Yoruba way of praising. Okay, I know the Igbos do it, you know, and that's why for me I love native songs. There's this song, Ebube Chineke Idima Onye Dikagi. You know, when you pray when you sing in your dialect, you know, it means a lot. You understand? Anyway, so according to Richard, he loves the talking drum. He loves to sing, he loves to dance. But of course, according to him, from what he was saying yesterday, he said he does not do that in the church he goes to, which is the MFM. He said for MFM, you know, they beat talking drum. And of course, he was very close to the number one man, which is their pastor, Olukoya. Dr. Olukoya is very, very close to Olukoya. Guess what? He was now looking for ways to leave the church because, of course, the church was not meeting his needs because he is a musician and he makes money from singing. LOG, you say LOG. Oh, thank you. So he makes money from singing, right? And that was him. Iwaka. Then of course they suspended him. I don't know. Isha said they suspended him, and from there, things fall apart. But he himself yesterday, if you listen to his interview with Auntie Aduni, it was very clear. He said, although he looked like he was offended, he said, but in reality, he was happy that he was suspended, because that means he could go and face his business. Okay, that won't go. Now, he also had problems with his ex-wife, because now they are ex. He has problem with his ex-wife. According to him, good morning, WDIME. He said, according to him, his ex-wife, the two of them, they always have quarrel, right? Now, there is so many orishirishi, that one is their private business. But in between, at a point, their pastor, of course, if he works directly with the GO, with the general overseer, the general overseer is bound to know his family, or his immediate family. It's a natural thing. Oh yes, thank you. I was on the show yesterday. We did something on pension yesterday. I was on show. You know, the general overseer is bound to know his family. Like I said, I was very close, or I wouldn't say I was, because that's not true. I'm very close to the Oyedepos and the Olutayos. Okay, and it's natural. Okay, they know my child. They know me. You see what I mean? It's not abnormal. It's not abnormal that they would know. Okay. These are not abnormal things. So Lutayo stepped in. Good morning, Aproko. I'm about gist to spice. How are you, sis? You know, the next thing, Ayodele, Richard Ayodele, he said he has quarrel with his wife. Okay. He said he had quarrel with his wife, and their pastor stepped in. That's Pastor Lukoya. He stepped in, their GO. Of course, if he works directly with the GO, it's natural that the GO will know his wife. Meanwhile, at a point, trailer shall pass their middle. That one of their family problem. Now, he left the church according to him. When he left church, of course, Olukoya was not happy that he left. It's just natural. As someone who sings, and if he's very good in what he does, it's natural. I mean, choirs is very normal. Most churches don't like their choir, don't like the key people in their music or whatever leaving. Like me, I remember when I wanted to leave Winners, I was never a choir. Okay, I was in drama, and at a point I was in a hospital. What did they call it? Sanctuary. Okay. Now the truth about it was, my leg in Winners, everybody that knew me in Winners, they knew that I was always one leg in, one leg out, because my man does not attend Winners. He's always attended Catholic. He has never attended Winners for one day. So it was always well managed. And me, I knew my boundaries. Okay? I knew my boundaries, that I knew that whatever I did, Winners can never be a primary place for me. In short, all the one where they do na gra gra. Because my parents-in-laws, they are knights and ladies. If you know the Catholic Church very well, you will know that it is impossible for me to fully commit to a Pentecostal church. It is impossible. Because my parents-in-law, they are knights and ladies, which is like a very high whatever in the Catholic setting. So, even my child was not named in the Catholic Church. My child was not baptized. My child was not named in Living Faith. He was not baptized in Living Faith. He was not Christian in living faith. Communion, everything. My child never took communion in living faith. How we will take it to him? Let's even start from there. My mother-in-law, my late mother-in-law of blessed memory, she never liked me. She never liked me going to winners. But I think for me, where I was coming from, like I said, I've said several times, I lived with my aunts. Although my maternal grandparents, they are Anglicans. But my auntie attended CAC. Of course, I started living with her shortly before she got married. Because of the death of my father. So my auntie attended CAC. The CAC thing not to do me because I not to understand. Because my parents, my own biological parents, they are Catholics. My mom was an Anglican married to a Catholic. So they were practicing their Catholic thing. So you can imagine, from my father died, and now from being a Catholic, I went to go and worship. I followed my auntie. I said, I cannot be going to a different church. I followed my auntie to CAC. The way they were doing their praise worship and everything was strange to me. Good morning, Jem. The way they were doing their thing was strange to me. But hey, remember, I am a child. I have to go with the flow of the adults. Subsequently, my auntie come up for CAC. You enter deeper life. Me as a person, anybody who sabi me know say I've always been a rebel. Okay? I'm that kind of child. I like to express myself. So in the whole deeper life thing, don't wear earring, don't wear trouser, don't shake inikan, you shake inikan. Those things were not my cup of tea. And apart from the fact saying it no be my cup of tea, the way my auntie too was behaving at home, you don't even ginger me to get interest in even wanting to explore what they do in the deeper life. Did I go to the deeper life with her? Oh yes, I did. Did I enjoy what they were doing in deeper life? The answer is no. Because if you ask me, I don't know. My own be say, when did they do, what did they call them? What did they call that thing that they go during Easter? They will go. I don't forget. Retreats. When did they do retreat? My own. That retreat is a route of escape. Okay? The retreat na route of escape for me. It means I don't have to do house chores. Okay? It means say I no go collect goes for house. So that 5 days when they go do retreat, CBC enjoyment. I go shop wetin I want. Although na normal camp food they go cook, but that camp food they hit differently. I go shop am. I go enjoy myself. Okay? I go sleep when I want. I go wake up when I want. To me, it was just a break for me. Apart from going to school, by the time I go school, come back, I know say my eye, it go clear. You understand? So, I didn't really, going to church, going to deeper life, even like going to, of course, I don't know Kumuyi, would they see him? Okay? I know say my auntie, they go church, she's very committed, she still goes to the deeper life till today. But for me, the thing just no gel for me. So therefore, I have tasted Pentecostal. I've been a Pentecostal, I taste them. So guess what? When I went back to live with my mom still attended Catholic church at the time. But for me, I was just trying to find my feet. But in the midst of all of this too, while I was living with my auntie, because of my own experience, I questioned the whole existence of the God and the Jesus. Because they said God sees everything. Yet I see shege fire, God no save me. But that's my own personal experience. I am not going to say anybody should follow my own personal journey. So right from onset, I've always questioned the whole God existence. I have always questioned, I had questions. If truly God existed, and this is me saying my own, I always ask, if truly God existed, why did he allow my father to pass away? If truly God existed, It should. Why? Where they said there's a magic wand. Why didn't I get that magic wand? Why can't my dad come back from his dead bed? But that was based on my own personal experience. And you see my journey. One thing I have realized very quickly is everybody engages based on their personal journey. There are some things I will not even consider to do, because my personal journey will not allow me to do it. Maybe my own life experience, my lived experience, it will not. There are some things I will not do. There are some decisions I cannot make. And there are some decisions that even when I make it, people go look me say, how this one take day normal? How can you take this level of risk? And my answer I always say, in short, I have a friend, when I do something, my friend go look me, go say, which kind of human being you be? And my response to him is, I have taken worse risk. Why can't I take the highest risk? But my journey is not your journey. Your journey is not my journey. Remember, I interact with the world based on my own personal journey. Okay? Me, I'm that kind of person. When someone falls out with me, see, I don't know how to hold grudges. What I do when you offend me, if you offend me and I'm telling you, what you did to me, I don't like it. Trust me, I have your time. But you see, when you do something, and I just they look you as if I do as if everything is normal. I'll just they look you. Trust me, you don't cross boundaries. That's my kind of person. I don't have the time and patience to be saying, this thing that you did to me yesterday, he's shaking it. If I'm telling you, if you do something to me and I tell you, trust me, I get your time. It's because you are still in the place of importance. The day you go do what you won't do, where I will just do as if I don't even know say you exist. You yourself, you know say you don't cross. People that are very close to me, they sabi me. But one thing I do is, despite the fact that you are being horrible to me, it doesn't mean if there's opportunities. It doesn't mean if there is maybe opportunities or ideas or stuff like that, something that will make you progressive. It doesn't mean I will not share it with you. That's my kind of person. Like I told you, my experience in Kenokodukwe, when I went to RCCG in Edinburgh, now we started the church. Waiting longer use my eye to see. Me self I show and shake a fire, but waiting she use my eye to see. But on a good day, when things were, there are people in their church that reach out to me till date. There are still redeemed members here in Scotland that still reach out to me. Their pastors reach out to me. When they get kasala, they go reach out. Sister, kiniko, they will tell me. And I will say, you know what? Oh, let's do it this way. When they were celebrating their longest birthday, they reached out to me. I said, I can't attend. I said, I will not pretend to come and sit there and be doing, because there is no way I will attend that birthday when they no go put mic for my mouth, they no go carry mic put for my hand, and they will come and say, say something. I'm not going to sit there and be lying. Okay? So, there is no point. For me, I just knew, why will I go to a place where I had a bad experience? It doesn't mean if I see the longer, I will not say hello to her. In short, I saw her, I think the last time we saw one-on-one was at, what's the name? One of our family friends. He's a pastor, one of my own family friend. And I went for his birthday. And of course, I saw her there. I greeted her. In short, funny enough, in fairness, I didn't even realize she was the one, in fairness. I was greeting Auntie Yemisi. That's Pastor. They call her Pastor Yemisi. Me, I call Auntie because I'm used to calling Auntie Yemisi. So I was greeting her. I didn't even realize that Pastor Longe was sitting next to her. And she just said, I've not even finished greeting Auntie Yemisi. And, she was like, I know she won't say hello to me. And I just turned and I was like, I didn't see you. Me, I know sabi old person for mind. Once I don't do it, I won't do, I don't work, I leave you. And I said, why won't I greet you? What's the big deal? It doesn't mean, as much as I cannot stand what he did in Redeem, it does not mean that if I have a chance to offer help, that I will not. Me, I know they do that kind of thing. I will do it. I will help. It doesn't cost me anything to lend a helping hand. If there are informations that they need to help them thrive, there's no reason why I won't share it with them. Life happens. We offend each other. Life goes on. Even my auntie where they talk. Yes, on a good day, I deliberately built a boundary. I built a wall around me. But the truth is, I didn't build the wall because, yes, I don't like the way she treated me. Even me, I will not stand and say I was a saint. But guess what? I think my own grievance is I was a child. You are the adults. You had a role to play. But even at that, still at that, okay? The only reason why I built a fence around me, why I cannot let her climb that fence, is because there was a time, I think shortly before I had my child, she made a statement, my head catch fire. And I will not lie to you, of everybody, I don't know the person who vex me, reach my auntie. But that's because it's an accumulated annoyance. I carry phone. Yeah, I think that was when I got pregnant. And my mom was telling her that I got pregnant, and then she made a statement. I can't even remember what the hell she said. But remember, me and her get our beef. So I will carry phone. That I didn't insult her. All I said, and I still remember very well, all I remember saying to her was, why are you doing a pep talk for me? After all, you've always said I was going to get pregnant, so what's the big deal? Why are you sounding hypocritical? And of course, see the Nigerian system. Now my auntie say, me I insult her. And of course, that got me mad. It got me really, really mad at her. Anyway, so that I not go insult her. Because truly, there's a way she will push me. I won't lie to you. There is a way that lady will push me, herself and her husband. He get where they go push me. Ologbeni, I know I will lose control. And I'm that kind of person, I don't like to lose control. So that's why I deliberately built a fence around her. Even when me and her they talk for phone, when I have to speak to her on the phone, which I don't most times, I can count the amount of time I speak to her. But when I have to speak to her, when I'm in that corner where I have to say hello to her, our conversation is very, very superficial. You don't go even believe say I don't follow and stay before. Our conversation is very, very superficial. It's in such a way that we can't, when you cannot have a conversation that flows, that is the way our conversations are. And that's what it is. And the truth is, do I regret it? I will tell you, my answer is no. I don't regret it. Me, I don't regret it. In short, I am so over the moon that's how we speak. She has a different relationship with my siblings. That one na their cup of tea. Na their wahala be that, na their cup of tea be that. Me, I no send. As you see me so, I don't send you. Na be my person. So na so it be. Now, but then I will not inherit somebody else's enemy. And like I always say to my sibling, make una follow and talk. Now na problem be that. But my own be say, me and her, we get a different relationship. I don't stop anybody, even my child. I don't stop my child from speaking to her. Because why? My own enemy cannot be my child's enemy. Okay? My child's relationship with her is totally different. Now her sister, grandpikin be that one. So what I'm saying in essence is, you see a lot of times when we dey quarrel, find out why are you quarreling. You are inheriting somebody's enemy. Like me now, my auntie, I don't know wetin my mama do am. E can't carry the aggression, e transfer am put for my head. E be like say every time, and me sef, my mouth sef sharp. E be like say anytime wey you see me, you know say me I stay with am. Imagine staying with somebody for 13 years, the daughter of your enemy, you can't dey no be small something. The daughter of your enemy, e dey follow you stay for 13 years. I see shege fire. I no go like give you. I see shege fire. Now so she go carry me, but sometimes she go just slap me for no reason. I go hear gbas, no be small something, no. And you know the truth. If I even make two of us even sit down, ask my auntie say wetin I do am, I notice say she know wetin I do am. So me sef, I can't turn small demon. I no go like give you, because there's no point in telling lies. The two of us were as bad as each other. The only difference be say na she be adult, me I be speaking. So me sef, I can't define wetin I go do, we go torment am. And I'm very good with my pen. Now I can't begin to use my auntie the right character play. You know those big notes, you know those days of big notes. Shey na big note they call them. I will come write, I will come use my auntie they do. The way she they beat me, I go use until they do drama. No be only beat oh, I go do drama with her husband. I go write, I can't give all the character name. She be na maybe small pikin. Let me I know how to get at them the way I can. I will come right. If you see, I remember that time when I come back from school, my auntie could read. When the day where you want check, if for whatever reason she just decide she wants to check my bag. She will come check the bag. When she don't see my writing, the thing go vex am. The thing go vex am. When the thing don't vex am, you know what she go do? She will come carry cane. Imagine when they say go and bring cane. Me sef, now with happiness I will go carry cane come. But that woman me no. Before she go beat me, she go make sure say I shop. When I don't shop finish, in short, when I come back from school and I see say you don't cook food, give me. I know say my own don't finish. You know when you hear theater, my own don't tar. Because I know say, that they go beat Chris come off of my head. As you know, a lot of time, actually when I sit down to ask, what did I even do when she they beat me? A lot of time, there's no reason. She could just wake up. I don't know how a person go swallow devil like that. And you are wondering why I dey ask where God dey. For no reason. She could go begin dey beat me. And the husband too, when the husband won't beat me, now so the man go dey jump. But the husband beating can't increase when I can't reach puberty age. That one, make we leave that conversation for another day. Me self, I know say I just, to me, that's why nothing bothers me. Because I look at them like the person is meant to protect me. See what she use me. She use my eye to see. If my auntie can do that one to me, who else? Who is new? Anyway, but still, na so life be. Now, as I was saying, a lot of our people for social media, when you see us, you go just dey look, you dey laugh me when you like that. You no go understand. A lot of our people for social media, go and see wetin they type. You are mad. You are crazy. How can you? Kiniko. Aproko you dey craze. They go dey write to rishi. Adunio, you be alabosi. Wetin make am alabosi? The enemy of your enemy you inherit. Na be wetin make person. The enemy make you dey call person alabosi. Wetin she do? When they make am alabosi, when they call am alabosi, none of them fit talk wetin she do. Because it's a case of your enemy is my enemy. Funka Shekun come. You say MFM do this. Olukoya. Okay, wetin Olukoya do? Till today, Funke Ashekun no fit tell us wetin Olukoya do am. Okay? Instead, she can't define enemy of my enemy. And the enemy of my enemy, Kuma, they too, until go send dollars. E be like maybe that dollar shine for their eyes. Okay? Like in the case of Richard said he left the church. And this is where things get interesting. He left the church. Upon leaving the church, yes, Olukoya was not happy. The people where they follow Richard the quarry, ask them whether Olukoya send them message. I can tell you, I will be surprised if the answer is yes. For all you care, Olukoya no send all of their message. They can't begin, they trade word with Richard. All of them they trade word. Before you know wetin dey happen, Richard himself, he say, okay, make him find mentor. Now that mentor wey go find, now there he for see Enwohi. Because if only, like he said yesterday, when we kasala burst, instead of okay, get legal advice. Get legal advice and get them to come off your back. Send straight warning. And lie, you go find mentor in Funke Ashekun. The mentor wey they come find, Funke Ashekun, he come look and say, I don't catch antelope. Even though this Richard come up for MFM for a different reason. Funke Ashekun come up for MFM for whatever reason she come out. Now so he come turn to your enemy is my enemy. Before you know wetin dey happen, na mentorship na Richard define. Ni wa help daran. Ni wa mentor daran. Na mentorship in define. Remember, he get his own wahala. That they suspended him, he was so happy that he was suspended. But unfortunately, he find mentorship daran. Funke can see him as, Ngwanu, I have found a common enemy with my enemy. Now so he come begin the psychic brain. Before you know wetin dey happen, Richard himself, he turned himself to he overshadowed him. He overshadowed him. You heard him yesterday when he was talking. He said he had a direct relationship with their pastor, Olukoya, the owner of their church. And you know one thing that struck me yesterday? You wanted to leave MFM. Why don't you? Okay, tell the man, you know what? I want to leave the church. This is the kind of music I enjoy doing. I don't know if he ever had that conversation. Of course, there are a lot of things he probably will not say to us, you understand? Which is okay. But you know, what if he had said, oh, you know what? I love dancing, singing with Oyinlade, you so over get am. Your head over correct. You know, maybe if you had gone to Olukoya, pastor, you know, with the kind of relationship we have, you know, I love talking drums. My kind of music is this kind of music. Sir, I would rather go. But that should not mar our relationship. Who knows? I don't think Olukoya, I don't know him. But my understanding from the way all of them are talking, the man must be lenient. Because, hello, there's nobody that will take this nonsense and read the day from anybody. Okay? Now, if he had gone in peace, like I told you guys, I left winners. But guess what? I still do consultations in winners. I still bid for like contract jobs. Yes, I do. Even though I'm not a Christian, I don't stand anywhere tell you, yes, I was born into a Christendom. I was born into a Christian home. I don't practice anymore. I do my job and I leave. One of their key winners person was still in Scotland just few weeks ago. Me and him, we were talking. He called me. There's no time they come around. They don't get in touch with me. We talk. We have cordial relationship. Ologbeni, there's one thing you don't do. You don't burn bridges. Learn not to burn bridges, because you never can tell. Do I talk about Bishop Oyedepo when he misyan on social media? Oh yes, I do. Is that defamatory? No, it's not. Does that tarnish our relationship? No, it doesn't. Whether you like it or not, you want to hear, all these pastors, they watch what happens online. Whether they take correction or they don't take correction, that one is their cup of tea. Okay? But hey, that's what it is. Then they create content. Now they create content where we they usually analyze them. And I'm hoping Olukoya has learned a lot from all of this. Now, Funke carry, imagine, make somebody come meet you, say you want to make you mentor am. If you no get advice to give person, shebi you go let the person dey waka. No, you turn the person to instrument for your hand. Settle the man, he say he dey carry egg up and down. You turn am to driver. Can you beat that? That one no reach. You can't the man defame. You can't defame someone's character. You can't slap somebody and tell the person not to cry. When they slap the man, I say make the man no cry. As how now? It's now coming. The church is coming after you guys. They are suing you guys, and you guys are saying, why are they? You get one. I can't remember the one way Funke do for that in court proceeding. Where you can't they read? The Bible says Christians should not take each other to court. You they defame their character. You say they no carry you go court. As how now? The problem is when these people started talking about MFM, because they attended the church. Now so they come. Olukoya, Olukoya carry my wife, Olukoya carry my pikin, Olukoya this, Olukoya sack my husband, Olukoya sack my pikin, he sack this, he. All of them begin to do. I remembered very, very well. From the day one of this MFM story, me as a person, call it social work instinct, call it my normal instinct, whatever instinct you want to call it, I've always had reservations around this MFM story. Even the Olubori story, which Sister Maureen do that time, there were some things that they were saying that I had reservations around. I'm not saying whether they are lies, whether they are true. Me, I don't know. Me, I don't do emotions. I remember that Sister Dupe story. Olubori told me, Olubori collected money from me. I was buying cloth for her. I was buying gold. Hello? I remember asking, where did they get those kind of money? I know, I don't know the kind of money where they say, where that Sister Dupe say Olubori collect for in hand. The money was going in hundreds of thousands of pounds. Where did she get the money? What did she do? She said she did do hair. She makes hair. I beg, those of them where they make hair for abroad. Now so now they count hundreds of thousands of pounds. Now question no. She said she makes hair. Which hair you they make? You they make hair. Now council house now they stay. And you have hundreds of thousands of pounds. As how? That means there's something you are doing that is not legit. It's as simple as that. See, we cannot say all these things without asking questions. You say you buy, I don't know gold, I don't know all this cloth wey they say they buy. You go Dubai, you go buy gold, you buy gold, give Olubori hello. Where were you guys getting that money from? Where were you guys getting those money? Una say that they plait hair. That sister Dupe, they say na plait hair she dey do. He reach one time, she say, when we were asking question, but because everybody's emotion is heightened. Because I remember people, they abuse me that way for anybody. My voice is so distinct. When Maureen Baligo they do a show, you know, say me I go call in. I dey ask questions. The cocoa of the matter is when they were asking, I remember the sister Dupe and the husband. The husband say, he say the wife, she dey do what do they call her? Money change, I don't know, money exchange. What do they call that thing? Money transfer, sorry. He said there's some students, when they come, the school fee, they will give them to them. They will give them to you as what? As bank. Where is the record of the money? She come dey talk, she say, I want loba, I want mamba, want change owo, I want kiniko. Let us be honest. The way of that woman no pure. Okay? It's as simple as that. Because abeg, the hair wey person dey plait, I know say egg dey expensive for UK. But which kind hair you dey do when you dey get hundreds of thousands of pounds? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bára wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ níbi tó òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bá wà. That one pass. You can't say Olubori say you should go and collect her purse from her house and take the purse to Nigeria. They can't say he say Olubori, he say na Ogun he use for hello. Nobody use Ogun for you. And that was where I stood. That look, yes, these guys, they can say pastor do one thing. They too. What were they doing? Which kind of business? The lady send her hair, she dey do. They send her hair, she dey plait. She talk am with her mouth. Even the husband talk am. Which kind hair you dey plait where you dey get hundreds of thousands of pounds? When you go there buy tickets, you want to go to Nigeria that same day, you go buy ticket that same day. Hello? Do you know what it costs? Do you know how much ordinary economy that you want to buy it on that same day? Do you know the cost of it? But you know our people, our African community, we are very emotionally driven. The conversations we're supposed to ask questions, remove emotions and ask the right questions. No, now emotions we go use to the operator. Let us face Olubori first. Let us face him. Let us face her first. Yes, we'll go face him. But you too, it takes two to tango. And that won't pass. Other people will come. Onyelade, you say people that make hair, they make money. They make up to 200,000 pounds. Anyway, shey they declare tax? Me, I don't know, because all this conversation, you see in all of this, there are a lot of lessons to learn. I sure say if taxman begin dey find everybody in yansh, you go dey amazed the kind thing wey go dey grand. Anyway, that one pass. Now let's continue. So that one pass. Now that one na Olubori one. A lot of story. Olubori told us, he said make we buy spits. People call they buy spits. They buy spit from Olubori. Olubori use jazz on me. Olubori use jazz. How you take waka reach Olubori angle? That one pass. Now the MFM one. People come. Hey, Olukoya no pay me salary. Bawura, we come talk. Bawura no work directly with Olukoya. Na MFM he follow work. Right? He say he work 29 years. The man all the story where the man they talk, the man is very, very clear. Me I no know. Rafia, wetin me I no know, I know dey chook come out. Kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀? Bawura story has been consistent. His story is very simple. Na gratuity, he say they no pay am in gratuity and in pension, abi na wetin he say they no pay am. Him come social media, come shout. Instead of coming to social media to come and shout, shebi he would have gone and hire lawyer, at least pro bono lawyer, go get human right lawyer wey go help am fight him case if there's a case to fight. No, he no do that one. They come social media, wọ́n bá yí mọ́ lọ́wọ́. They come begin dey play, him come begin dey play scripts. They begin dey play scripts. He begin dey talk orishirishi to the extent wey they record each other. They send voice note of each other upside down. Him too, in order to collect money, this na wetin dey happen, whether na lie, whether na true, he go talk him own. See am now. And to see how toxic our Nigerian social media space is, look at it. They can't play voice notes. They turn am to journalism. I wonder the mango tree. They turn am to journalism. They say we are blogging. In a sane country, all these guys will all be sued. Everything is good until something goes wrong. You don't even care. Look at now, they can't laugh Bawura. Bawura ti ya wèrè. Bawura, he go psychiatric hospital. And we think that is normal for us to see that as a jab. Can you beat that? That's how sick our social media space is. Someone went to psychiatric hospital and you think it is normal to take a jab at him for that. So they laugh. Have you taken your medicine? Have you done this? Have you done that? That is what we see as normal. And you are wondering why pastors they do their shaba. When Bawura was saying the things that Funke wanted to hear, Bawura was telling the truth. The moment Bawura decided to start telling his own truth, Bawura now is being bullied all over social media. They do show for him back to back. They insult him. Bawura ti ya wèrè. Bawura lost his psychiatric hospital. Bawura ṣe kinní kan. Look at it. They can't bully the man. They turn all of them. They pin Bawura sọ́wọ́. They pin sọ́wọ́ and they think it is normal. That is the kind of social media space that we have. Auntie Aduni did members only. She was talking about, she had a brief conversation around her health, which anybody can fall ill. To tell you how sick our social media space is. Bloggers upon bloggers. Just because she refused to talk about MFM, because she refused to do ready and rada on social media, they turn out to content. I didn't look at her. Look at how she's getting slimmer. Look at it. Something is wrong with her. We know there's something wrong with her medically. To tell you, these are grown ass women in their 50s, close to 60s. Look at the things that they are saying. Look at the ready and rada that is being displayed. And then you have people that we call in. Hello, that Adini, I know that. Even when you look at her, you can tell. Go and look at her last year and go and look at her this year. And those are people's fathers, people's mothers, to tell you how low life people are. So when someone is ill, it is a jab for you guys. It is normal. It is a jab. And you wonder why people fall ill, or why people are battling with all sorts of stuff, and they do not see our community as a place to reach out for help. Look at the case of this guy. Look at the case of this late actor, Alex Kubo. Everybody keep asking, how did that guy keep it so secret? How did he do this? How did he do that? Hello? Why would he keep it secret when our social media space is very toxic? Very, very toxic. He will keep it secret. There are a lot of people within our community, they are struggling, but they are unable to seek help. You know why? Because of the ready and rather that we use our social media space for. There are so many things that we can learn using our social media space to teach ourselves. But no, we prefer to use our social media space to take a swipe. They even laugh and tell you need to the stage to tell you how grown-ass women rubbish themselves. Hey, look at her. She got married. She could not keep the marriage. And so bloody what? So what? When did that become an issue? When did someone's private life become your topic? When did it become a big deal? Anybody can meet anybody. Anybody can separate. And so why is it a topic? Why is it a thing to laugh about? Some weary for social media, they go even carry phone. I don't know how you can carry phone. And you say, kò ní dàgbà fún kinní kan tọmọtọmọ, because they have nothing to lose. Àwọn ọmọ tí wọn ò ṣoríire. Because if you have a child that is doing well, you will not be bold to carry phone and be insulting another person's child. You will not carry phone. When you go and look at them, they've got nothing to lose. That's why they can carry phone. And you know, there are some people on this social media, all these callers, àti caller o, àtàwọn host wọn o, all of them, they are iru konkon. Na the same mama and papa born all of them. Na the same pillow all of them they sleep. They use it, they put for head. Go and look at the Western people. Go and look at the Caucasians. They use their social media space to request for change to request for meaningful changes. You see their social media space, they use it. There's a boy that passed away. A boy passed away in Kidonporukwe, in one of the towns in England. They put a GoFundMe just 2 days ago. They were able to raise £59,000. All the different Caucasian bloggers in those areas, they shared it, they raised awareness, they held the hospital accountable. It reached our turn. Now, lie you, I want to destroy lives. Go and look at those fracas people, and you want to hear the truth. All these them funke all of them, they are part of fracas. All of them be for their Telegram group. I hear say they carry my picture, put for there to tell you how petty they are. They carry my picture, go put them for fracas for their na fracas they be. Carry and go put them for their Telegram group. They come begin to analyze their father and their mother. I just look them. I saw this, I was just laughing. That's how sad their lives are. Tell me, how low can someone go? And you know the interesting thing? They will come say they be Christian. A lot of people, when they enter relationship, friends, you go to church, online spaces, you have business partner, family, you are fighting just because you inherited somebody's enemy. You were in church, una go form group, una go form friendship, ọ̀tẹ̀ so yípo friendship. My enemy is your enemy friendship. They pack themselves together. The common enemy is their enemy. All the people, all the keyboard warrior wey dey that Telegram group. In short, there were some things I was reading on the Telegram. I was just laughing. A lot of them, you can tell that they have no life. They analyze. I sure say if they see me, they don't even know who I be. They analyze. Look at her head. Look at her shekinika. You know, one thing I've known with the African setting, and that's why I know they lie you. I don't live among Africans. I know they lie. I don't hide to say it. When you dey among their midst, na pull it down syndrome. Now we could define. Let me shall pull the person down. Let me shall pull him down. They fight. A lot of them, on top say your enemy is my enemy. A lot of people have lost their jobs. Some have lost their marriages. Look at Mr. Richard. It cost him his marriage. Look at Funke Ashekun. Rest she no get. She no give herself peace of mind. Imagine a person they swim inside gbese. They've damaged their reputation online. A lot of them, they get legal wahala. They don't turn themselves to Fulani herdsmen. They turn themselves to terror. How are they different from bandits? Hey, that Mom of 5, how are you? How are they different from bandits? They've become so trapped in bitterness and cyberbullying because it don't become normal for them. You don't have a life. All you are sitting down to do. All you sit down to do is what is happening with Aduni? What's happening with Aproko? That's all they sit down to do 24/7. Isn't it interesting that me and Auntie Aduni will live rent free in their head? Ask them, wetin be the thing wey we do? Una don analyze say we no know God. We gree. We no stand anywhere tell una say we know God. Una wey know God. Shebi una Bible say let others see Jesus in you. Matthew 5:16. Matthew 5 say, let your light so shine before men. I won't quote am for una wey be Christian. That they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. The kind thing one that they do save, even if I say make I reconsider, wallahi, Christianity no enter my head. Because everything you guys are doing it makes me understand that there is no place for Christianity. Because you guys are very, very just nasty piece of work. You push person. I don't turn pastor. Jem, na me and Jem, na the two of us won't open church. Make we dey practice for grant. Defamation don't destroy una peace. Una goes dey. Oh, this, that. All the thing when they talk about Auntie Aduni, una fit prove am. A lot of them, all these things, you are forgetting that it has a huge impact on your immigration status. But they no go think, they know they think that way. All they are interested in right now is let me shall do what I want to do. They say Funke they seek asylum. So on top say she they seek asylum, if it's true that she's seeking asylum. So because she's seeking asylum, she dey gather evidence for where evidence no dey. Let us ask ourselves, wetin be defamation? Defamation is very, very simple. What happens when people spread accusation? Why do people inherit other people's enemy? Defamation is when false statements are made about somebody that damage their reputation. It can be made either through videos, through YouTube videos, social media platforms. Even people calling in, even gossips. It can be made. And you know one thing, because like this MFM story, because they claimed they went to MFM, people were believing what they were saying. And like I always said, me, right from the beginning, I always had questions. Because their story was just not adding up for me. They always say they do corridor prayer. I say, okay. Now, so did they do, now, is this a normal thing? Where they go, they put finger, because as an adult, when I say they put finger for Nanyash, as how now? As how? Let's even say they did it the first time. As an adult, shebi ojuti yon ba ri nle ni yon ba se ranu. When you give the person upper court, well, you no go try am again. And one thing these people don't understand is defamation. Defamation is a very serious legal issue in most Western countries, including Nigeria. Defamation is a big, serious concern. It's a big thing. We go say Nigeria no get law. Why are pastors chasing them? Why are pastors pursuing them with legal law? Look at what Suleiman did with Otobo. Why won't he do it? No be human being, he be. No be human being Otobo. Suleiman be. Hello, una bench. If they bench, they are two consenting adults. Which one come be knocking ministry on top of him? Which one be, he brought his sponsor, I brought my kwekus. Hello? But did both of you consent or you didn't consent? When both of you were when they fly you, when they put you for 5-star hotel, according to Otobo, when Suleiman they put him for 5-star hotel, he call us put inside. When they do snake in monkey shadow, they call us inside. When they do Muslim on the mountain top, they call us inside. Tell her pass the amidu. He can't turn wahala. And you are wondering, Shebi Kiamu now Festus Kiamu being legal representation. The guy do the case. Is he say this case na Kwekus enter Kwekus. Case close. They can't go find Kinon Porukwe. They go find Otobo. Whether they go find whether Otobo come outside. He come morning by the Joshua come the Benusi Mike. And you think Suleiman will be looking at you. Hello? He will not look at you. It was a case of two consenting adults. Whether they can't bench themselves or no bench, that one me, I don't know. I don't follow them go there. But there were two consenting adults. Two consenting adults that bench themselves. If they bench and they no consent on top, that one a different story. But there were two there was nowhere we Otobo stand anywhere say when they bench he say they do again. Otobo said they bench, he say he can't get belle. Suleiman say he no want belle. Hello, when you the bench married man, what you expecting? You want me wife you ni? The man say he no want baby mama na by force. And so you did not know where to keep your mouth. The man sit down, he carry you go court. Now she slammed with millions of whatever million where they give her, where they say she go pay. And then some people are there, and he's a man of God. No be blood they run for in vain. Now water. So because he's a man of God, he go come they look you. Because he's a man of God. Even Olukoya, because Olukoya is a man of God, he should keep quiet and be looking at all of you. As how now? Make it make sense. Person do, I go look Funke video. Funke don't do 329 videos. You do 329 video for MFM case. And you say maybe they look you, they laugh. As how now? You they call them orishirishi name. Even you and your husband, you get one where you do what be say you and your husband they gossip and they laugh. Meanwhile, the Olukoya man, he get pikin no. And like I said to MFM, make una come meet me, I go guide you na. Na free of charge. You know, I don't need to worry about money. I go guide you na free of charge. I will guide you free of charge on how to get the son of your GO to report to express himself and report historical abuse and report ongoing abuse. They carry them safe. A lot of people look at them. Funke Day, she says she dey do 3 jobs. She's in her 50s. Person was supposed to dey wind down. He dey do 3 jobs. Gbese dey there o. Almost $400,000 gbese. He dey there. Wetin be the story where you dey tell? All the story where you tell is based on people told you. When she came on my page, I asked her, I say, all this story where they ask you, did you confront Olukoya? She said no. So when you did not confront him, so what is the essence of telling the story? Okay, the story you are telling, why can't these people tell their story themselves? The story that they are telling, did this show you ekoro? The answer is no. If there's a story, if there's abuse, there's Nigeria has a system. Forget all this story of a system that they work for Nigeria. When they want to work, they work. Let us say it the way it is. You can report. After in the UK, we do cross-border stuff here. I've done cases where we have done cross-border cases with Nigeria. And they are very effective. I can tell you that for free. They are very, very effective. Now, on top immigration, they do say swegbe. They are very, very effective. Especially when it comes to child stuff, they are very, very effective. A lot of them, if anybody that has any story about church, when you see Mike, and put your evidence there. And for those who they say, Auntie Aduni, her story is similar. No, her story is not similar. She told her story. Go and watch it there. She was very, very clear what happened. And subsequently, how she was treated. Redeem has not stood anywhere to challenge what she said. She mentioned names. If what she was saying was not right, I promise you, Redeem would have come after her legally. They will come after her because she was not. Her husband was not someone that was not known to the system. Una can't capitalize on that woman's vulnerability. Can't they give her story? That won't pass. A lot of people, when I come up for church, look at Richard. He left the church. He said he was happy that they suspended him because he himself, he don't tire. Funke can carry Richard case put for head like gala. Olukoya did this. Olukoya did that. The man self can't begin the misyan. He said it yesterday with his mouth. From going to go and look for mentor, he found himself caught up. You couldn't even, okay, let's even say you want to give him money. Let's say you want to financially help him. You could not support him financially, but you get money to do court case. You get money to do a wager. You can't do, I gave him £20,000, $20,000, 30,000, wait. All na money for court case. My people, are you learning? Person no get help wey won't give you, but he go tell you make you go carry court case. You ready to pay for lawyer? Abeg, how is that beneficial to you? You can't dey. To the extent they can't call the man pedo. Do you know what that means? And the man has been very patient. Funke said, according to Richard, even Funke said it in a show now. What's the big deal about going to prison? You dey inside your husband's house with your children. Meanwhile, you are asking someone what's the big deal about being in prison. Maybe you have done it before. You can see how disruptive it is. She doesn't give a monkeys. Even the people. Yes, I hear Richard saying, Funke told us to do this. I like the fact that, anyway, because I was going to challenge him on that. But I like the fact that he was accountable as well. It takes two to tango. While the relationship lasted, we were like, let me align with her. He can't inherit enemy where you don't know anything about. The Funke, when she come my show, wetin Olukoya do you? He say Olukoya, he said that my mom should go to St. Nicholas. My mom took medication there and she nearly died. How is that Olukoya's problem? Is that not medical negligence? The hospital that you claim they gave your mom wrong injection, go sue the hospital. Call them out for medical negligence. That won't pass. You see, Olukoya sack your husband for Oceanic Bank. Is it the owner of Oceanic Bank? How can he sack your husband? It's a question. You say Olukoya dey lie. Meanwhile, you sit down for insurance, you no gree comot. You went, you came back. You even for one of your court cases where you record, the pastor Pokuola, he said when you na come up for the church, you say you came back, you were begging. Why were you begging? You come up for church, you come back on the beg. Beg, you say wetin happen? So that means you were benefiting from being there. Even you yourself, you said the Funke, you said when you carry, say when I won't come abroad, Olukoya put money inside on account. You say when there was crisis, I mean, I wait till you say have affliction, I mean, you know, so now when I speak plenty English, who do you say Christians? You say you can't spend the money, and Holy Spirit never tell you to return the money. That is called stealing. Only non pay yanti. Only non pay. So the MFM people, when they say you thief their money, are they not right? Now, after inheriting somebody's problem, una can't get orishirishi wahala. Now, these are things for us to learn as a community. Don't inherit anybody's wahala. Don't inherit anybody's problem. You can see how it has destroyed lives. Bawura ended up in mental hospital. Imagine. For what he has no business being into. If you are aggrieved with an organization, which church is inclusive, take them to court. Go the legal route. Deal with whatever the concerns are. And that would have just been okay. Look at it. They got so bad, they started fighting themselves on social media. Not just fighting. They turned into a Igaigboro. Everybody was fighting. Till today, they're still fighting, no. Insulting. Anyway, they're talking about it, you insult. So long as they're not going your way, you start going from one platform to the other, insulting everyone. You guys are fighting dirty. And yet, we are asking questions, why are they taking, why should be they are Christians? Why are they taking people to court? No, they will take you to court. When you cross the legal line, you will go to court to answer. And guess what? All of this as well has led to manipulation, because somebody comes, and that's something for every one of us that have social media spaces and platforms. Somebody coming to come and tell you story, anybody coming to come and tell you story does not authenticate it. Do your findings. Look at it now. Money budget, you get court case. There are so many of them that have court cases. They brought story to you. You will not verify it. Even if you want to tell the story, you don't have to tell it as a first person. Verify. There are laws guiding blogging. Blogging is part of journalism. There are laws guiding it. And this is also a lesson for us as a community. That somebody came out to come and scream. Remember that woman that came out and said, my husband, they carry away my daughters. Everybody started bashing the man. Only for few days, I think whether a week later, it turned out that the woman actually orchestrated it. And unfortunately, the amount of people that have bashed the man, the viral whatever of them, or the viral information can never catch up with the reality. I don't think when the woman was caught, that she had said something, that she had lied against the man, I don't think that video went as viral as the initial video that accused the man wrongly. We have had a lot of false information on social media. Don't run with everything you see. That I went to Winners does not mean that what my experience of Winners is the experience of everybody. Even if I tell you my story, verify it. Don't take what I say hook, eye, and center. Because what we see on social media space is people wanting to go viral. So in the course of wanting their page to go viral, or wanting them to have a viral video that will get them views, guess what? They take stories. Somebody will come and tell you an emotional story. My father went and hung on the tree in Libya. And yet, you know us. What if? We've seen situations whereby people come on social media. They will come and tell stories. Meanwhile, what happened is totally different from what truly happened. Their story, and for every story, there are three sides. Your side, my side, and the truth. We have ran. Everybody has been very emotional. Some people, wey be say maybe church, you don't show them shake a fire. Abi they get shake a fire with church, whatever it is. Everybody came under. They had a common enemy. MFM way, MFM wo. He say, as real lawyer talk for Nigeria, no be like that mumu lawyer be dey talk nonsense. He say, Mulon dey go You see, don't just sit down. Everybody come. MFM way, MFM wo. Even the people wey no go MFM, everybody begin dey spread story. Tika body, imagine. They tika body for your ID before, the answer is no. Even the Funke self wey talk, she talk am for one of her video. She say there's no way where they say the man do anything widely to anybody. So you knew that. And remember when she came on my show, remember I was asking, I said, you are very close to him. How can you be that close? All these things that you are saying that he did, there's no way you can be that close and claim not to know. And that's always been my own basis of question from day one. Where did you send it to? I didn't see it. Where did you send it to? You know, how can you? I don't know. Sorry, send it. I don't know where you sent it to. I can't see any link. How can you? I don't know. I don't think YouTube allows link to be sent. Send it on the WhatsApp and I'll say, how can you be calling the man all sort of names? And also, there's no way you can be so close to corridor of power. And that's always been my own bone of contention with Funke Asheku from day one when she was talking. If you are that close to Olukoya, there is no way. Hold on. Yeah, that's my WhatsApp number. There is no way you will be so close to the corridor of power and you go say you know they see things when they happen. It's not possible. And that was where I have always had questions. Because if you were that close, if you were very, very close, there are things you will see. And it's a two-way thing. Is either you saw it and you pretend not to see it because you were enjoying the privilege, or you decide this one no consign me. Okay? So for you to be that close, and I think that was where people started authenticating the story Funke was telling initially. And that was where Funke understood that emotions, whereby she was very fixated on telling that story. And of course, people were bound to believe her because, like everybody that have spoken, all the people, because everybody was coming through her. And from everybody who has spoken, it was obvious that they knew her and her husband with the Olukoyas. So people just assumed, Funke is saying this, definitely it happened. And I remember that time, I get evidence. Okay, now she been, after not even once, now you go court, go record. Now she recorded the court case. The court proceeding. Everything when she record, when she put for outside, now she by herself, post them. When she put them outside, the question was very, very simple. These things when you put for outside, these things, okay, I'll say it. These things when you put for outside, where are evidence? Well, evidence no deal. I remember the time when she sent that oh no, her. When he sent the evidence, I say, I looked at it and I say, evidence. Ele non kwele evidence. Now this one they call evidence, I see the thing, I say, oh no, issue koko. I can't look the thing. Now I can't begin to laugh. I look the thing, I can't begin to laugh. I say, see. Now this one they call evidence. All this nonsensical nonsense. People they roll for floor, they can't call it evidence. As how now? I they come, I want to see something. Okay. I've seen what you sent. I'll look at it later. Thank you. Last. If you no use your common sense, if you are blogging, anybody carry story come meet you. Olukoya, they carry story come meet you. And you no use your common sense, they borrow yourself brain. Wallahi, you will bear the bonds. And you cannot blame the pastors for reacting the way they reacted. You can't blame the pastors. You can't even blame politicians, not even pastors. You can't blame anyone for taking you to court for defamation of character. What about Olukoya's children? Olukoya's child? You call the father all sort of names. You forget that boy have access to internet. The wife, unko, that's someone's wife. That's his wife. That's the mother of his child. Richard paid dearly. From he comot for church, he paid dearly. Funke never comot for him back. Oh. Go and look at her page. See all the charts which she carry put for outside. My advice to Mr. Richard, if you get sense, you better just ignore her. Leave her alone. Let her do her thing by herself. You have done the right thing. You've told your truth. Walk away. Mind your business. Lay on your lane. If she like, may she drag you from today to tomorrow. There's something called silence is the best answer. You owe her no explanation. Look at Bawura too. Look at Focus Mickey. That one don't turn fugitive. The guy is a young guy. Go and look at him. He's a young chap. Look at Funke Oti Abina Eti. Is someone that has no business hanging around anybody. Look at the level. Look at how the high level she is. Can't descend so low to can't they do admin for social media. Wala di. Joy again have been waiting that one calling himself. Wait. All the story that all of them are telling. They can't carry chat. They put them for outside. All the story they are telling, from the look of things, all of them, like I said, MFM story in a family matter. And the question is, what is it that all of them are dragging? When you look back, the answer is very simple. Every one of them is linked back to Funke. I know say yourself you listen, you heard what he said. Everybody is Pakelebo na Funke. She na Pakelebo bi na Pajimo is na Funke. Joy Igene na Funke. Baruwa Funke. Richard Funke. Bolu Funke. All of them, they are all linked back to Funke. You see, enemy of my enemy has become your enemy. All of them gather themselves together. When you hear, we wrestle not against principality and power. Wallahi, principality and power. They can't gather themselves together. They turn themselves to Arometa being a 20. So now, as we they talk, they get Telegram group where they form. Waiting, they say they do evidence. With all of this, Funke, if truly you are seeking asylum, your asylum case is dead on arrival. Because it's very obvious I'm sure you are seeking asylum. If truly you are seeking asylum and you're using this to gather evidence, that means you are highlighting you are seeking asylum on the grounds of religious crisis, religious intolerance. And the truth about it is, if that's the truth, that means you've lied. That means your asylum claim was based on lies. And MFM actually can counter your asylum claim because you've lied. You are trying to gather evidence to highlight religious persecution. No, you're not being persecuted. The person being persecuted here is you persecuting MFM. Olukoya, to be precise. Olukoya and his children and his family. It is the other way around. Your case is, if truly you are seeking asylum, you are doing it the wrong way. That means your asylum application was based on lies. Because hence the reason why you are so desperate to highlight religious persecution. Because all of them, their stories do not align. Richard's story has no business with religious persecution. Barua has no story. Barua's story has no business with religious persecution. Demi Gene, Focus Me, all of them. They have not. There's no link to religious persecution. There is no link whatsoever. So your claims are based on lies. And if you are doing it through social media, because of course you've got to evidence with social media all the things you are doing. Look, America, no be Nigeria. What they going to do? I beg, sir. You have done your immigration the wrong way. You have done your asylum claim the wrong way. As a matter of fact, if eyes go look your social media page, what they will see is you harassing Olukoya. Look at it. Richard came out to come and talk. You don't carry Richard chat. Paste them. Plaster them for your page. You plastered it and you send an evidence. Auntie Funke, if I say you know what they call evidence. You plastered the thing, put for your page. You can't call Richard out. Your private information. Richard was very, very clear yesterday. He did not give you the consent to share private conversation about him. What have you done? You've breached his Fourth Amendment rights. That amendment right, when you go court for inside court, you have breached it. Just in case you don't know, because I know say you they do research for law. The law when you read, Auntie Funke, that law that you are reading, the one that you are reading, na beigi orombo. You know what you na beg you, na beigi orombo. Na the kind law when you read be that. Now under the mango tree law. Someone said I have not given you consent to play. I did not give you consent to play my private information. What did you do? You carry and put for main road. You carry and put for social media. You go there play them. You paste them for social media. For your eye now, you don't get evidence. And by the way, how come the conversation is only one way? Because surely you both of you, it does not look like a one-way conversation. There were conversations between the two of you. It can't just be talking. No, please, people, go on our Facebook page. Go and see the WhatsApp chat. That WhatsApp chat has been altered. Where is your own conversation with her? Where is your own conversation with Richard? Bawura, all of them, they play in voice notes. Where are your own voice notes with Bawura? Later on, when they prove, I know the law, I love the no. Hello? Sherry, we look city by. And Bolu come, he comes to Auntie Aduni. He saw Auntie Aduni as how? As what? You come person show. You can't talk your story. The person takes safeguarding measures. When you were distressed, she asked you to take a break. Hey, are you not understanding this? I don't even understand the kind of way you study. You can't sue. You can't carry. You sue from Canada. You Olukoya, if you sue Auntie Aduni, we take safeguarding measure. Olukoya, where you can't know you, where you they call in name. Aliu, you have ruined their life. Aliu, you are shaking it. They don't use it. If you don't wash it, you can't carry yourself. So when Olukoya comes to you now come begin to shout, ha! He has persecuted me. He has kinikan me. He's a kinikan. What about your parents? Where is the accountability of your parents in all that you claim happened to you? Because when you're reporting historical abuse, your parents have to be accountable. You live in Canada. If you are reporting historical abuse, your parents could actually go to jail. Your parents actually, they will be charged. Bolu, just in case you don't know, your parents will be charged for negligence and conniving with your abusers. It's like you don't understand what the law says. Because your parents are not innocent. You forgave your parents does not mean your parents are not guilty of the offense. You yourself, you told us on that show when you can't do the interview, when you can't do on Ayotunde show. You said the day when they put sand for your mouth, you said your mama and papa they there. You said when they tie you, you said your parents were there. And we asked, why didn't your parents, why didn't they save you? Why didn't they mitigate the risk around you? Your parents are the same. Your parents are also an abuser. It's like you don't understand. I don't know the kind of law you studied, Obolu. Even I have cousins that study law in Nigeria. So we cannot say that the legal system in Nigeria is not working. The law you studied, Bolu, now upside down. Be blessed when they dey inside class. You know the enter class. Thank you, Jare. Kinon Porukwe. Na Springy Mocha. Your parents are as guilty as your abusers. Your parents are abusers themselves. Your parents sat there. It's like you don't understand. It be like say when did they I just look the girl, I was like, what are you talking about here? And to come and bury everything. When you came back the second time on Interpersonal show, your father was even minimizing the abuse. It be like say you don't understand what your parents do. You can't they do. I'm seeing for defamatory and what be your English when you read. You can't do I'm seeing for hello. Your parents is the people you should be suing. Your parents damaged you emotionally, psychologically, mentally, and physically. They damaged you. That's what they've done. Bolu, I'm not being hard on you. I am speaking to you as a professional. See, you cannot sue your abusers and sue your so-called perceived abusers and not sue your parents. You can't exonerate your parents. Let me speak to you as a professional. Historical child abuse, your parents are not innocent. They are guilty as the pastor, the so-called pastor. The pastor that you claim abused you, your parents are as guilty as that pastor. And I will tell you how. Let me tell you so that you will know. Number one, your parents, when you said you were going to church, they allowed you. That's one. They have a duty of care. They also have a parental right and responsibility. Okay? And they can enforce it. Under the African Charter and under the UNCRC. They can impose it. Now, you went to church. You claimed that a pastor groped your breast. Right? Okay, we agree. You didn't come out to tell your parents, right? Subsequently, they tie you. Your pastor tie you. They begin to roll you for fraud, boro. And your parents were there. Your parents were not out of that picture. They were in the scene. Your parents were at the scene of that abuse where you were being tied according to you. The video is there online. Your parents, Bolu, let me tell you, legally, your parents will be charged for what they call Schedule 1, a serious offense. A very, very serious offense. The Canadian system is the same as the UK system. So I'm telling you how it works. And the English system is the same as the Nigerian system. Bolu, you don't have, yes, you have a case from what you are saying. You have a case against MFM, but there is no way you will sue MFM that your parents will not be included in part of the suing. You will have to sue your parents alongside, because your parents fail to use their parental right and responsibility, which is fundamental for keeping you safe from risk of harm. Bolu, just in case you don't know, I am telling you how it works. So this is what they call Olukaya. No, you know, before Olukaya, they call her an aliu. And because you know that you have no basis, hence the reason you are screaming aliu. Aliu, he destroy life. Aliu, he destroy Kinika. Hello? Olukaya did not destroy your life. Your parents supervised your abuse. They tied you in front of your parents. Your parents did there. They did not save you. The pastor wey dey born well, or the adult wey dey born well, make e touch my pikin. Èmi wèrè ọlọ́mọ fúnra mi. Make the person go touch my pikin. Nígbà tí ó ṣe èrè. When a pastor will come, I want for where, as how? Where, how? Even if it's not my child, I won't watch any child being abused. Your parents watched you being abused for years. Your parents watched you being abused for years. You were being abused. You said they pour sand inside your mouth, and your parents were there. What did they do? Your mom is still in that church, the same church that you claim abused you. That means your mom would have supervised other children being abused. Bolu, just in case you don't understand, because the law when you study, be like under the mango tree law, and it be like now whoever leave you still sit down when you study your law. Hey, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand at all. Hello, you can't sue MFM without your parents going down. Historical child abuse, if truly what you described is truth, if that's truly your experience, your parents are as guilty as the pastor that you claim abused you. That's how historical child abuse works. So this is why you join your case with Funke. You and Funke case na different case entirely. And as a matter of fact, I don't know on what grounds you sought asylum. I don't know on what ground. But of course, you have every right to seek asylum if you have been abused as a child. Yes, you have every right. The human rights, the UNCRC and Human Rights Act allows you to seek asylum on the grounds of child abuse. Yes, you can. So you can't sit down. You can't speak. Aliu, all the video where you they do. Abeg, you say Aliu created structure that abuse you. What about your parents? What role did your mom still goes to that church? Even your father, when your father came on the show, Auntie Aduni that you are suing, Bolu, your case is dead on arrival. Because the Auntie Aduni that you are suing, when your father came on the show and put his face out, Auntie Aduni did due diligence and duty of care, safeguarding, by telling your dad not to show his face. Go and watch the video, just in case, because it's one thing to the sue. It's another thing. You see that lawyer we collect money for your hand, help you sue Auntie Aduni. That lawyer just won't shop your money. You don't get case. Because all they need to do is just play the video. They just need to play the video of when you come and tell the 2 videos. Those 2 videos already exonerate her. She's done no harm to you. Yes, lawyer Keo. Excuse you. Yes. She has every right to call you that because you don't understand what the law says. You are coming for her as a lawyer, Bolu, just in case, because you claim to study law. I don't know whether you're a lawyer, but you claim to study law. If truly you studied law, putting out a person's private information on a chat group is a criminal offense. And if na Funke we go represent herself, even the Funke we go represent herself, shebi you see how she made a mockery of herself in the courts. If na Funke they advise you, for you that studied law, putting out personal information, someone's personal information on a group, on an online group chat, without the consent of the person, that's a criminal offense. That's a breach of confidentiality, just in case you don't understand English. It's a breach of confidentiality. Did she give you consent? The answer is no. How did you get her address? The address was shared. Funke herself admitted that Auntie Aduni said it very clearly, that the only person that has a full name and her address is Funke Ashekun. And she said how the information got to Funke Ashekun. So, Bolu, where did you get the information from? It's a question. Where did you get that Auntie Aduni's information? Where did you get it from? You can't get cheek. You can't sue her. It be like say, anyway, you even charge and bail lawyer yourself. No, if you do what you do. So I can't call you check and bail because check and bail lawyer gets sense past you. Then Aliu, when you dey shout, wetin Aliu do you? Na question o, wetin Aliu do you? Na Abeokuta you dey. Pastor Olukoya, he dey Lagos. Shey na Lagos dey say their church dey. He dey Lagos. Abeg, wetin dey happen for Abeokuta? How you take concern wetin dey happen for Lagos? And before you come and say, you see, the structure is the structure. Hello? Let me give you a very good example. NHS for United Kingdom, our National Health Service, we get NHS across UK. Wetin NHS Scotland they do, e different for wetin NHS England they do. E different for wetin NHS Wales they do. E different for wetin NHS Northern Ireland they do. NHS Ireland, Northern Ireland, e different for wetin they do. It is the name. The structures are different. Forget NHS. Make we talk the one where you go understand where you be say go make sense to you. Coca-Cola America. It's different from Coca-Cola Nigeria. Okay? And just in case, because I know say now under mango tree you go study law. So make I break am for you in the way that a 1-year-old, a 5-year-old will understand. Every country, he gets as their law they run. Okay? When you have Coca-Cola, you know Coca-Cola, shebi you dey drink Fanta, you dey drink Coke, you dey drink Sprite. You see the law wey govern Coca-Cola for Canada, na different law govern Coca-Cola for Nigeria. That's why you go see say when you drink Coke for Nigeria, they get orobo, they get rich sizes. And when you drink her, you go see say it's sweet pass the normal sweets, the normal Coke wey you dey drink for Canada. You see say for Nigeria, Burger King dey, KFC dey, Orishirishi dey. The kind Burger King wey you go shop for Canada no be the same Burger King you go shop for Nigeria. Because the food standard laws are different according to individual countries. Okay? So, my dear Bolu, I don't teach you law 101 in a 5-year-old understanding. You carry Auntie Adenina, you won't go sue her. You dey carry and go court. Go do wetin? You wan help Funke Ashekun collaborate her story. Your story and Funke Ashekun story, they no tie. Funke Ashekun no get anything wey Olukoya do am. You say Olukoya sacking your husband. Ask Funke Ashekun whether Olukoya don't ever work for Oceanic Bank. Ask Funke Ashekun where is the evidence say Olukoya contacted Oceanic Bank. It's all in her head. She said she dream. She said she dream. She can't go tell Olukoya the dream. Olukoya can't chuckle. Abeg, how person go dream? You dream, you can't tell me your dream. I can't chuckle, you can't say, you say me. Say me, I know they sensitive. Wetin be, you know, anytime I remember that her story, wetin I dey always remember na Okay Bakassi for inside flatmate and him wife, I don't forget the name of that him wife. When the wife wake am up, he say, hey, wetin be him name again? Unduka. He wake Unduka up. He say, Unduka, you were cheating in my. I just had a dream right now. Yeah, who is the woman you were cheating with? Una don see that kind of case before. Now Unduka say, Okay Bakassi sef confused. Unduka confused. He say, I dey shit inside dream, okay? How am I? Who is the woman? Neither one answer. He say, Diaspora diva, she's seeking asylum on the basis of religious persecution. That is the driving force of all of this. She needs to gather evidence. But her case now, you go explain, no evidence. Because evidence no dey anywhere. She get religious persecution. That's the basis of her asylum. Where the religious persecution dey, evidence no dey. Just like she go court, when she say she get evidence, she carry her. Imagine if no be say person sef wey be say, if no be say Aunty Funke gan ore won there. You carry your live stream go court, you won't go dey play am. As how now? Let us be honest. As how? You won't go dey play live stream for inside court. You can't turn judge to accurate timekeeper. Code big body. Accurate timekeeper code debater. The woman too, he frustrate the judge. Say the judge can't do, no ma'am, yes ma'am. I say, hey, judge, and the Funke frustrate the judge. Aunty Funke, if you no get kids, carry yourself to come back on Nigeria. Nigeria is sweet too. Nigeria is very, very sweet and interesting. Nigeria is very, very beautiful. Carry yourself back to Nigeria. Diaspora diva, that's what I just explained. Say Coca-Cola taste is different. They try explain give her Aunty Bolu, Aunty Lawyer Bolu. Anyway, one lesson we should learn, like I said, when person carry story can't give you, don't just drive on emotion. We don't do the social media. Look at the case of Lizzie Anjorin and the co-wife. They come social media now. Maybe the woman when Lizzie Anjorin collect husband for. They carry all of them, gather the money. They begin to give the woman. They give the woman money. Don't get heard of the story. It turned out the story where the woman give, the story where the woman put, and the story where they grand are two different things. Before you know what dey happen, Iyabo Ojo inherited enemy. Now it cause the quarrel where Iyabo Ojo and Lizzie Anjorin dey quarrel today. Iyabo Ojo go inherit enemy. He go carry co-wife, turn am to bestie by fire by force. And here we are today. You see as they do shake fire, give themselves. Our people, you see our African community, we are very, very good in just driving emotions. And that's what our leaders use. They drive emotions. The political leaders, they could drive your emotion. Religious leaders, they could drive your emotions. And you know one thing? Those of us where they ask questions, we are the bad ones. Because the way our people behave is when somebody come and tell you story, don't ask questions. They don't ask question. Don't ask question. Just do. Just come and do what you have to do. They don't ask question. Aunty Funke, we ask some question. Na kasala boast. Alabosi, you do this, you do that. Anybody look at it now. She don't go every conversation between herself and Richard, he carry am put for, thank goodness say Richard that one don gbenu see Mike. What is there that she's putting out again? Aunty Funke case now, you can't shame the shameless. And people believed her because she's coming from MFM. Even Richard, when Richard come, Olukoya Olukoya o, because na MFM, all of us assume say na so because me I ask, if una remember those of una wey dey wey when Aunty Funke come my show, I ask her and say, na like this Olukoya dey follow everybody? He say yes. Richard say no be like that. Other people don't talk, they say no be like that. They say the man busy. The corridor deliverance when I say that they do, corridor prayer when I say that they do, that corridor prayer, the way all of them say they explain that now. You know say that time they don't tell us the cocoa of the cocoa. They don't explain and say that corridor prayer gone. It can't be one person and any pastor on their own. There is always people. It's a busy place. So where they want take the finger fin, now I no understand. Meanwhile, they don't call the man tika body. Iti to gbalo, he no go hear abo. They don't call the man different name. They don't call him different name, all sorts of names. They say the corridor prayer. Me, I don't follow them go there, but they say this. Abi, all of them, she mean that then go. They say even the corridor prayer, na very busy place. It's because name it corridor, because it's a corridor, it's a big corridor. They say pastors they there. No be one person go stand with anybody. It's a group. They are all in a bunch. So in where they can see that oh no air video where they can do, where they can see them. Where they consider oh no air where the woman they roll for floor. The Aunty Funke say the toenail of the pastor, that toenail what we they see for the video. He said now look at your toenail. Okay, Aunty Funke, you don't see Olukoya toenail before. She no fit answer. She turn out to oh that's a rough. Now Richard he don't talk. Before Richard come outside, come outside. As they just release Richard, now Aunty Funke begin the buramu. Now so Aunty Funke begin the buramu. If Richard come out, I'm going to say, I will put out all the evidence. I'll go and read the evidence where Aunty Funke put for outside. That evidence no get head, no get tail. Richard, he don't explain. Of course, you are giving them money. They are bound to tell you what you want to hear. So it's not substantiated. And the man don't talk calm. He said when he get grievance with church, he said just like any other organization, he would have gone to lawyers. In former church, in the church where they go, they employ son giver. You say make him sack son. You go carry advocate, now can't go carry placard. Just because you want to evidence your own religious persecution asylum claim in America. Aunty Funke, baby ti schedule. Baby don't schedule. Move on with your life. Maybe you are a Christian. You say you don't lie. But even though we know say you sabi do kapiti lie, but you say you don't lie, Aunty Funke, go and retrieve your asylum claim. And claim asylum based on what truly happened to you. If truly something happened to you. Do asylum claim. Your asylum claim, from what you are saying, you're not even claiming asylum based on your own case. You they gather evidence. Focus Mickey they there. That one they one corner. I don't know the corner of the room where they usually do show. That one just they talk rishi. If they talk already and rada. You say Olukoya give her 6,000, make you say defame you $6,000. Meanwhile, that $6,000 was actually a school fee for him to. Olukoya was going to send him to school in Canada. He was going to send the guy got admission. He was to go to school in Canada. Aunty Funke, you turn and to Olukoya give her money to take blackmail you. That same boy don't carry you, insult you, call you and your husband Orishirishi name. He call your husband Orishirishi auntie. He say your husband RAP somebody. You say no be so. He come dey talk orishi about Olukoya. You say make we believe am. As how? Aunty Funke, please move on with your life. Richard, I hope you have also learned your own lesson. Unipe, how are you? I hope everybody has learned their lesson. And this is also a lesson for all bloggers, including myself, and upcoming bloggers. When people bring story to you, this story will go viral. Hello, you better verify before your page come turn to page of lawsuits. When you begin the pack law case, put for head. You know verify case. You sef you gbenu see Mike. Hey, come on here, ongbono feli. Manager put on for inside secretary Nyash. You did there. We had the evidence that happened. Were they dating? There's a lot to learn. As much as it looks like a prolonged story, there's a lot to learn here. You don't say, no talk wetin your eye no see. You guys did not even stop at that. Una go print book, una go write publish book. Naki ministry tika body gbogbo una write everything put for outside. The mafia, una write all of them, put them for outside. And you think you guys are, and you think the man, the church self go keep where they go dey look una. No, it doesn't work like that. Oh. Defamation is a no. It's a criminal offense. There's a civil angle to it, but there's also the criminal angle to it. There was abuse of minors. When I begin to cost people children. Of course, why are we even surprised? You guys are fracas people. And there's also something to also note. You know, I remember the days of the reformers. Them Adela, you know, they say they do reformer. Them Ayilara and all of them, they say they do, and Raphael. They were just bunch of miscreants screaming and shouting on social media. We are reforming. Anybody that wants to deconstruct, go and deconstruct. Go and do your research. You don't need anybody to raise awareness for you. You can go and deconstruct yourself. Go read the Bible. Go question everything you are reading. That's the whole point. You are meant to question. You are not meant to just read and just take everything you read. Question everything you are reading. You can see in the name of that they were raising awareness. You can see that there was no awareness to be raised. It was all pure selfish interest. Each and every one of them had beef with their churches. And they came online and claimed they were raising awareness. And you can see, and people started following them. Your enemy is my enemy. My enemy is your enemy. And I carry all of them reach there. Every one of them, nobody was raising awareness to anybody. They all had stains on their hands. Each and every one of you can see had they are all fracas. Now fracas people they be. Look at, they go on top saying they do awareness. They go get group. They are busy displaying pictures, displaying people's private information. How are they different from those Yoruba women in London who are quarreling? Those Yoruba women are men. She in London, America, they they quarrel. And the island, where they go carry everything put for Origba, how are they different? They will want their life for each other ahead. How are they different? How are these ones different? They all have common enemy. Right now, their common enemy are Bawura and Richard now. That's their common enemy. Bawura, Richard, and Aduni. Me now once in the blue moon they put my name inside their story. How are they different from the fracas people? They can't grow up. You know, this is their life. This is the life they have. They can't grow up. Anyway, me, I don't get anything to talk on all this nonsense really do. But I just felt there were lessons we can learn from all of this. Defamation is a no-no. Is a no-no. Our community, we have a lot. What unites us is more than what separates us. But we will always have riffraffs in our midst. We will always have miscreants in our midst. And here we are. And even followers too. There's also something for us as followers. You follow these people. They go and collect lawsuit. They come to you. Come and help me raise fund. You are raising money for what exactly? Remember one that way, Joe. Look at Funke. I'm not saying there's no law that says she has to empower the people that she gathered together as witnesses. But then she was willing to spend millions for to get legal advice for them, just to meet her own selfish interests. Just to meet her own selfish interest. They were selling narrative, writing scripts. And they were screaming. And most people believed them. And yet, the followers were there gingering them. After they don't do all these things finish, they can't carry themselves corner. They have GoFundMe. There was a case whereby they say on a show, money was raised, thousands of pounds was raised for court case. I don't know how people can sit down and be raising money for court case. Anybody, even including me that I'm talking to you, if I go find trouble, I collect court paper, hello, I will face my consequences. And why? Because I did not blog with my common sense, of which that cannot happen anyway. Because there are laws. I'm a blogger. There are laws that guide blogging. It's not just about owning ring light. There are laws that guide blogging. And the earlier people start understanding that, the better. There are laws guiding blogging. All of these things. There's immigration implication. That you have your passport doesn't mean you can't lose it. And by the way, the passport, even the Nigerian passport, is a privilege. It's not your right. No that and no peace. Go and read about it. The nationality of any country is a privilege. It's not your right. Even if you are born in that country, you can be made stateless. See Nnamdi Kanu. I have a British passport. When Kasala boss, Britain commercial absorber for a leg. Where is he now? Ide Sokoto. When you cross the line, hello, you will face the law. And all these followers that are busy raising money. You hear Richard yesterday when he was saying, he said, there are some people, he said for that their WhatsApp group, a Telegram nonsense group. He said they have people who are constantly raising money. And they are constantly raising money since they don't have what to do with their lives. They don't know what to do with their money. Their own is to be raising money for ready and rada. They are giving money. They are raising money for court cases. Permanently raising money. If they are not sick, how else do you describe that? The followers are gingering them. They ginger them. And here you are. You saw the case. Shebi Funke herself said it. He said there's a lady, one woman like that, we come from Colorado. She na Colorado, they say na 9 hours drive. The woman drove. Sorry, anytime I remember that woman, I will just laugh. The woman drove 9 hours to come and do court, to come and talk for court. That's so Funke give her. Na Funke na buy car for him. The woman reach court. When they begin to ask her a question, and the woman say, Funke even stuck her in. Say she dey do under the table work, which she not supposed to do, because she never get paper. And you know, say Auntie Funke na last ojamu. Just like she stuck Bolu in. He say, what is the big deal about getting Aduni's information? After all, Bolu was the one that went and got Olukoya's son's picture. I look and say, Bolu, otu kosusubo nyena lowo. Oh, na Tolu be the woman name. Now so the woman come. When they ask the woman question, and the woman the woman dey come on, and the woman say Mokola no come for any nonsense case. The woman no come for any nonsense case again o. That you Mokola no call me. He won Funke for inside the court there. Ni ló gbé ẹjọ́ dẹ̀ ràn gbogbo wọn lọ́rùn, wọn lọ ń dáràn. Look at Uncle Solomon too. Solomon Solomon temple, that one call himself. That one do craze until he go prison. When he go prison, come back, his body calm down. I remember that time when they collect prison, they turn to Anko. They can't do actually be with prison. Solomon go prison. Now lawsuit all of them they collect. And the followers are gingering them. They see it as normal. Whatever you shall want to do, if you want blog, you shall blog with your common sense. Displaying people's private information is a criminal offense. It's not a civil offense, it's a criminal offense. You better go and familiarize yourself with the law before you start doing ready and rada. All those ones, my phone is permanently on recording. Hello. If you record anybody without their consent, you have committed a criminal offense. No that and no peace. Anyway, these are your lessons. Defamation is a no-no. When someone come and tell you story, make sure you verify the story. There's no law that say you have to repeat anybody's story. Verify the story. You don't have to use your page to be telling story that you don't know. If you want to blog, look, there's enough content on social media without you looking at anybody's life. And you see all this blogging that they knew no boundaries. They went as far. Look at Suleiman. Go they display Viagra. Display in bedroom. In suitcase. Do orishirishi. They said they were girls. Suleiman was sleeping with the girls. When they play voice notes, the voice note we hear, now two consenting adults. How is that abuse? When they were two consenting adults. Hello? Are you there? I'm here, sir. I was calling you last night. Why didn't you pick my call? I was doing something. Now that one I call abuse. Abimo could explain what abuse before now. Tebara abuse and you go and do wrong. You're now bullying your kinon purukwe. Una konde bully una witnesses. Una so-called witnesses when no be witness. If those ones no fee, she been at the same Canada they did. I been in America, whatever they did. If they no fee use legal case, they push on na den sabi. But in reality, MFM has enough to not just persecute Funke, but also with immigration, they have a lot to do around recalling our immigration application. Yes, I said it. You cannot defame people. You cannot defame an organization. Shepherd, there are even churches. There are white churches in America. Why are they not focused on those white churches? Why Shepherd Funke Acheku said she gets experience for deeper life? Why did she focus on deeper life? Because deeper life will take her to the laundry. They not go take nonsense. No, it is MFM. And it's about someone and let demo. Now it be the case where they grant. Now, she said she go talk by 6 p.m. I go find trouble. I won't go laugh. Now laugh, I will go laugh for there. I will just go there watch cinema. I won't hear the cocoa of the story. But you see, as I did so, this is the end of the chapter. I don't get any nonsense where I don't get anything I want to talk. But I always believe there's lessons to learn. Don't inherit people's enemy. your experience is not my experience. And before you join person, as you go social media, go be the God. Aproko, you are crazy. Aproko, your father. Aproko, your mother. Hello? Know what you are doing. Oh yeah, definitely. I know, definitely. Aproko, your father. Aproko, your mother. Hello? What do we have? No, the financial whatever is it 6 o'clock? I've been at 7. I can't even remember what time. Them gem they will get in touch because we need to all meet anyway and fine tune what we want to do. I think there were a lot of questions around stocks and shares. So particularly people were asking questions about stocks and shares. So yeah, we'll go on that and listen. And yeah, I'll wait for them to get in touch with me. Anyway, my people, their lesson learned. Defamation is a no-no. It's 6 p.m. Okay, thank you. Defamation is a no-no. Don't just run with every story. Don't let your emotion overshadow you in asking critical questions. For every information, verify it. Don't just say, this is what I was told. This is how they do in that church. This is how they do in that organization. Hello? It doesn't work like that. Ask questions. Okay? That somebody is close to the authority does not mean they have all information. Always verify before you go out and start telling stories. Because when you collect lawsuits, your body could tell you. And you see, if you have a page and people and your followers are telling you, we are behind you, carry go, whatever you do, we are behind you. You should even be wary of yourself. That they are telling you they are behind you. You should be wary of yourself. Anyway, on this note, we are coming back at 6 p.m. for to continue our financial series. Like I said, this is something I'm very passionate about because, like in my line of job, we see a lot of things. I see a lot of things that are avoidable, and we need to start educating ourselves. And WDI mean, I mean, if you don't mind, please, can you be part of this? Because you have a background in finance as well, if you don't mind. You know, we want people, we have also people in Nigeria who, particularly, we have quite a few, we have good subscribers in Nigeria. And, it would be nice to see, Gem, please, for there are people who are asking questions about how they can plan for their future in Nigeria. Like I was talking to, this is something totally different. I was speaking to someone yesterday, and it was interesting because he's actually a family member. We were just talking. We were just having a swipe at ourselves. We've not spoken for a while, and he was telling me that he bought some stocks and shares years ago, about 2-3 decades ago. He bought them. In short, there were some he bought for like 1 naira, 2 naira, some were like 50 naira, some were like 100 naira, something like that. He said he was just buying them. He would just buy them and he would just buy and throw away face. Now, he said he wanted to, that there was one of the times, he just said that let him go and look at the money. A lot of recent. He said if you see how many million we dey inside. He say himself come begin to look and say wetin he wan use this amount of money to do. But then he need tere 1 naira, 5 naira, 5 naira, 1 naira, 50 naira, 100 naira. In those days when naira, the kind, say all those money no be money now. Look at it. It's now in millions for him. It's in millions. He doesn't even need it. He's accumulated so much. He doesn't need it. Now that kind of thing, make we educate ourselves. Gem, Bami and Onibi. And we are looking for people in America who understand. Please, I'm not looking for someone to come and market their business. Okay? We want people we want practical guides. There is somebody, Please, who remember that person? There is somebody that is a realtor. The guy is the person is in America. I can't remember his number, to be honest. The person is a realtor in Canada, and I remember we were having a conversation once. He called in and he was quite happy to guide around mortgage, because I know people had questions around mortgage. Please, if you are that person or if you know the person, please get him to just send a message to me on this WhatsApp. Because he was very passionate about wanting to guide, wanting to guide us on the realtor and mortgage system in Canada. So please, like I said, my page is strictly for learning. Okay, I don't have time to be. I know the fight person. I don't get time. It's strictly for learning, and there's no reason why we should gather why we can't learn. I don't mind, even if now 1,000 view, bother me. My own is, let us learn. For every time, and that's my kind of person. Every time I look at videos, I want to learn. In short, as I speak to you now, I'm learning all this. I'm beginning to watch their videos. I'm watching on short movies. This short, because I love writing. Short storytelling. I'm watching the videos. I don't know if I will do it, but I'm just watching just to understand how they do it. So please, guys, at 6 o'clock today, we are going to be Jem, Bami, and Onibi. I think we can catch up maybe around about 4 o'clock. Let's try and catch up, and we have enough time to prep, and then we go from there. We'll catch up and we'll go from there. So, if you have not yet collected the financial check, the check that the financial record checks that Onibi shared with us, that's my WhatsApp number. Reach out to me and I will share it with you. Okay, she tried to share it on YouTube, but I don't know, YouTube does not accept the link. So if you reach out to me, I will share the some people reached out to me yesterday. I've shared them. You just keep reaching out, okay, and I will share them with you. Okay, it's a very, very good spreadsheet to have. Very, very good spreadsheet to have. I was using it yesterday. I was trying to review my expense for this month, and because my bills are beginning to come in, and of course because I moved from one house. So if you live in the UK, you know what I mean. I moved from one house to the other, so there are some of my bills that are for the previous property. Obviously, closing bills, but opening bills in my new property. So my bills are slightly higher than what they would naturally be, and it was just very good to just look at just what did they call it? Looking at my bills, saying, oh, okay, I'm up by £800, or I'm up by £1,000, or whatever pounds it is, I'm up by. But that's just because I'm transitioning from one property to the other. Okay, I'm very, very practical. I like to see what I'm doing, and of course I know by next month, by next month it will be different. My bill will come back to what it used to be. But it's just that transitioning where I was looking at my bills and I was like, wow, okay, sugar. It's not bad. It just means I'm having to more money is coming out than I should be going in, you understand, which is fine. And I was doing I did the advance ISA share and stock. Make una laugh. So I tried it. I actually did on Monzo and I tried it. And guess what? So it's done through BlackRock. And I did that. I think I put money in. I just put a careless money in, to be honest. I put that money in, what's it called? I put money in last week. I put £25 in. I can't believe I'm currently sitting down with £100 in the account. So obviously the shares have gone up. Yeah, Gem, yeah. So please, let's meet by 4 o'clock because people are asking questions about stocks and shares. Okay, so 4 o'clock, let's meet so that we can do the stuff properly, and then by 6 o'clock we are good to go. Because I think a lot of people were asking questions in Nigeria and we couldn't answer so well. So yeah, and of course, I know you were busy last week, so this would be very good for you to answer those questions. Yeah, I put 25 pounds in. That was last week actually. I just looked at it this morning and I saw that it was £100. I was like, wow. I was like, hey, hey, la 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 la. I don't get a lot. There, thank you. I don't get a lot. God you win. I don't enter Debunking level. Now I look and say, this is very interesting. Oh. I actually find it very interesting. Very interesting. £100. And then I was looking at the graph because they show you the graphs. As on Wednesday this week. Well, last week now we don't enter new week. So Wednesday. So I did it Wednesday. I did it last week. Last week Monday. When was Monday? Yeah, hold on. I did it last week Monday. Let me tell you the date. Hold on. I will look at it now and tell you. Yeah, following our what's the name? We did the investment stuff where financial whatever on Saturday. Yeah, so I've tell a lie. It was a lie. I did it on the 18th. So the following week, that Monday, which was last week Monday that we just left, I put £25 into that Monzo advance the ISA stock. I put a stock and investment. I put £25 in. I didn't really look at it, but I think so. When I look at it this morning, and I realized that the money has gone to £100. Now, on Tuesday, from £25 it went down. I'm looking at the graph. £25 on Monday, so the money was there. On Tuesday, it was 24.86. And then on Wednesday, the stock went up because it's BlackRock, so he does all the trading with the money. So on Wednesday, it went up to £52. And then on Thursday, I don't know whatever happened. You people know how to. I have a Monzo account. So I just click on the investment. I have a Monzo Maxi account. So I just put the £25 into the ISA stock investment. But they will ask you, there are three stages. They will ask you 3 questions. So I just went for the advanced risk. Anyway, so on Thursday, it went up to 71 pound 81 pence. Then yesterday, then Friday, it just remained there. And then on Saturday, it was £92. And then this morning is £100 and 2 pence. So I'm like, wow, that's interesting. So from 20, that was on Monday the 18th. So I'm just so keen. I'm just looking at it. I want to see what it looks like. So I'm just keen, just looking at it. Okay. Yes, Jem, I learned that too. So I look at it, I was like, wow. And they were even asking, they said, I've got question. Let me see it. I'm looking at it. I logged into my Monzo account just to see it. Because I use my Monzo. You see that Monzo? I just look at I dey ignore the Monzo. I like to ignore it. That's what I do to it. I dey ignore the Monzo account. I used to ignore it. Then, like I do this £1 saving challenge. So far, I started doing that in January, where £1 goes into my account every day. And so far, that's since January. So far, I'm sitting down with £526. And it's £1. It just comes out of my account every day. It's on Monzo as well. I just do that. It comes out of my account every day. £1 comes out. You don't even notice it. It comes out. And right now, it's sitting at 500 and... See, can you imagine? I don't get money. I don't get money. 500, and that's just me. £1. It's just £1. I just put £1 there. It's called £1 pot abina, £1 challenge. That's what they call it. I just put it there. Last year I did it. Last year it was very interesting. I did it last year, just on £1, and I think I got almost about almost 1,000. But I did it very late. I didn't. I just saw it. I saw someone advertising. I was like, I think I saw the advert on Facebook, on TikTok, and I was like, oh, let me try it. Jem, when you come in the evening, you come and teach us. Now, so I carry the money. I just put that savings. Now, on £1 every day comes out of my account. Every day on £1, and here I am. So from January till now, I'm sitting down with £520. From January till now, look at now. You know, say months when you just open that, you see everything for there. I just look and say, hey, I don't become billionaire, I don't become trillionaire. I am now a trillionaire. Now so it be. I am a trillionaire. I'm a trillionaire. So please, honestly, you can learn to do that. It's a very good habit to have. Just put it there. It's £1. That £1 that you are not spending, it dey inside your account. Make it dey go there, go dey look. Leave am there, make you dey look am, make e dey look you. I look you, you see me. I see you, you see me. Make e dey there, dey look your face. And that's it. Even plum, I don dey do plum. I don put money for plum too. I did the £1 challenge. Plum, make I tell you now how much I get. Now after Honeybe don teach us, shey na Saturday, na Saturday na Honeybe teach us. Na Saturday na Honeybe teach us plum account. See, from Saturday, I don save £7. Look at it. Saturday, na Saturday. I begin the do am from Sunday. Look at it. £7 already. Honest, it's worth doing. It's so interesting. It's just there. Let the money just be coming. That £1. That £1 where you want to go use, go buy. I don't know what you want to use that day buy, but it did there. They look you. They look here, they look you. You are growing your money. And my plan is once, like what I did last year, when I did what did I do last year? The money I did, the £1 challenge I did on Monzo. As soon as I got the money, what I did with it was, at the end of January, I just transferred the money into my premium bond. Make it there, make it grow. Make it there. I just transfer and go there. Yeah, go and be playing there. Go there, go and be playing. I don't put the extra 1,000. I don't put that inside there. Then the 300, I use that and do baby girl life. I no go like give you. I use that and do baby girl. You know what they call baby girl life? I use that to do baby girl. I carry myself. I say, I'm rewarding myself for saving money. I went for spa. Then I bought a Kinopolukwe. I went for spa. What did I even do with the rest of the money? Yeah, I went for spa. And then I can't remember. Okay. I got some, what was it I got? I can't remember what I used the rest of the money for. But I went for spa just to relax. I rewarded myself for saving. I rewarded myself. Hey, oh boy, I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy, baby. Please, let's learn. Those of us who live abroad, go and download that. Me, Monzo, I had the Monzo. I just downloaded it. And I've been doing the £1 challenge. Imagine, as at now, I'm sitting there with 500 and something. That's it. If they play for there, at the end of the month, what I will now do, at the end of the year, once I don't get that money, I will carry them, throw it inside my premium bond, make it there, make they play. My premium bond, I don't do that one now since how many years? Almost 13 years now. Every end of the month, you know what I do, man? I know like give you. I will go, I be like farmer. I will go check my farm. Hello, how are you? How much is inside here? I will go look am. How much is I will go look am. This one, I will go look am. I will go see what he did there. Make it they play. I don't know. I don't know. It's called Monzo account. I think you can. I don't know. Try and download it. Is Monzo. I don't. So it's MONZO. MONZO. That's the name of the bank account. The bank. MON, M for monkey, O for Oscar, N for November, Z for zebra, O for orange. So because if you can download it in Nigeria, download it. It's just £1. Now £1 now I use. They have different type of accounts, but I have, because the reason why I ended up with a Monzo account is because I am able. I don't like I hate holding cash. I don't like having cash on me. I don't like it at all. And the kind of job I do too, I don't like having cash on me at all. So what I do, like when I travel with Monzo, I don't need to start thinking of exchanging money. I just put the exact amount. So what I do is I also use it to do like holiday savings. So like maybe I want to save for holiday. So like every year I have different pots. It allows you to put, and I like it because it's very like me, I'm dyslexic, so I like to be able to see what I'm doing. So like it gives you avenue to build pots. So like I have a pot for home, like a household. So every month I have household. So like the household is not necessarily my bill because I don't use that account for my bills. But what I use it for, so I have one for house deposits. That's obviously saving up to buy a place. I have not necessarily saving up to buy a place, but that's what I put it there. Then I have one for household. If you know most, those of you who live in the UK, I don't know if they do it in America, I don't know. But the pot, so it allows you to open like different pots so you can see what you are saving. So I have one for household. So the household mainly is for petrol and maybe buying food every month. So every month I just put a certain amount there. To be honest, I tend to put just £100 there because I do less traveling. I do less traveling with my car. So I just put £100, and it's very, very strict. I don't go above that £100. So that £100 covers my fuel and food shopping. Again, remember I live on my own. £100 might not work for you if you don't live on your own, but for me, I live on my own. Then holiday. So like maybe I'm traveling, I put money aside every month for that, and then the rest of the money it goes into savings, investments, okay, and premium bond. So in my main account, it's very, very rare that you see money inside there. The direct debit wey dey there is direct debit towards my you said which with this kind of investment, sha be careful. You will now be seeing men coming into your inbox to ask you how to. My sister, I no get time. Wetin dey worry? You see, I get better thing wey I dey do with my life. I know say make men no come. Shebi I go scrutinize. Anyway, so I said, I like to scrutinize. Thanks anyway. Thanks Rafia for that. I like to scrutinize what I'm doing. I like to see, because of my dyslexia. I like to like put a picture to it. So yeah, so that's what I do. And yeah, so like I have a max plan Monzo because it covers travel insurance. Also it covers me for me. I do a lot of traveling, so it covers me for everything. I don't want to use my main account to do that, because most times when I'm traveling, I use my Monzo because I don't have to pay charges for exchange. I just put money. So like I said, when I'm on holiday, the Monzo money, I already have money in my Monzo, and I don't go above what I have. I don't go above what I have for holiday. So I always put it aside. It's there, and I just transfer into the main Monzo account, and then I can use it. I use it. I don't have to bother about exchange because Monzo can be used in anywhere in the world, and it's an e-card. Because I use e-card a lot. I don't like holding anything physical. So my phone has yeah. So I'm in short, I can't wait to tell Onibi, Jem and Bam Bam and Bami. You see her now? My £25 don't reach £120. £100 20 pence. You see? Ni Oluwaran mi lowo de. Anyway, we all meet at 6 p.m. Boku Con Lane. I cannot tell you to go and download Monzo. Don't do what I have done. If it works for you, fine. Me, I'm just that kind of person. I've used it for a while and it worked for me. And I'm just sharing what I have used. So, anyway, my people. I no get money. I no get money where they use to buy. The only designer where I won't buy. Now designer for my future. Okay? Now designer for my future. So when you see me, on my birthday now, I carry myself come out. I go enjoy myself. I go do inner baths. I go do salt bathing. Where I carry myself, I scrub my body way with salt bathing. Hey, oh boy, I don't save up for them. Hey, once the 1 pound challenge where they do, he did there. Every 1 pound, they go inside, they go look. I leave them for there. I don't even bother to look at it. I only look at it end of every week. How are you? Hello, I be farmer. Hello, crop. How you they do? How are you germinating? He did there. And like Jem said, investment is not something you get overnight. I said when that my family member was telling me yesterday, he said the stock and shares where he buy and dividends, he say he buy them 1 kobo. The one where you use 1 kobo to buy, 1 naira to buy. The one where you use 2 naira, 50 kobo. He buy am lori shirishi. After he don't buy am finish. This is years, decades down the line, about 3 decades down the line. He look and he say when when he go look and say, how far? Where in they? He say he see hundreds, millions of naira. He say, he come there. Now he say, I know to need this thing. He come there asking children, do you need money? Do you need the money? That is where you want to be as a parent. When you are asking your children, do you need money? Come and imagine, he don't care money. He was telling me, he said he's now doing a trust for his grandchildren. Because all the stocks and shares where he gets, they don't mature, they don't over mature. 3 decades down the line, they don't over mature. He don't put them for there. Now, his grandchildren, he don't put them for there for them. He said one of him picking, he asked her, do you need money? Another one say, Daddy, what do you need? Why are you asking me? He said, I have this spare money. I don't know what to do with them. That's the position you want to be as a parent. He sorted. He don't sort himself out. He need 30. 1 pound, 2 pound. That 1 pound where you get, where you don't know what to do, where you go fund me for a job. Carry that money. And the person lives in Nigeria. This person I'm telling you, now Nigeria they stay. We dey beg and make he come visit abroad. He go look all of us with corner eye. Na Nigeria the person dey stay. He go look all of us with corner eye. He go say, what nonsense and angry. Na lie, you no go answer us. You go even dey beg am, come and visit us now. No be to come visit, na be the problem. No be the money wey go use to buy ticket, na be him problem. He dey enjoy himself. He travel the other day. He say he travel. The children buy ticket for him. He travel. He reach there now, he said the place too cold. Now, there and there, he buy him ticket. He fly, come back. That's where you want to be. He's retired. The person I'm telling you is retired. He doesn't need anybody. Even his children, he's not a nuisance to his children. Which money his children won't carry give him? He has everything that makes him comfortable. Himself, we were just yesterday. He said sometimes he go tell him wife, oh yeah, let's travel to this part of Nigeria to go and enjoy. They go just drive, go. He and his wife, they call it do baby girl and baby boy up and down. At their old age, both of them don't retire. They've saved for their future. They're just doing their own thing. They're just enjoying themselves. They do Esha mami liki yo. Koma lobe were. They just a miliki up and down. They are not a burden to their children. In short, that their children, they beg them, mommy and daddy, when will you come and see us? Now then they beg them to come see them. No be the money where they go use to buy tickets. In short, he was telling me, he said his children cannot do it for 1 night again. He said that for 1 night when they go tell and say they go buy ticket for them, they will come do for 1 night give them. He said so anytime when they travel, they go see his children. He always make sure say, he get access. He said when he call the cash out for where he go. Now he tell them say, hey, hello, sorry, I am not staying. He said that there and there he buy tickets. He buy for him and his wife. He buy the ticket for him and his wife. They go, himself and his wife go do Omugo. The children were not even bothered. The husband, their papa, they send money to his wife. He said their mom, he said the children, one of his child was telling me. He said, you won't believe my mom that came to come and do Omugo. He said in short, he said she used to do baby girl up and down. She go carry her grand pikin. She go just tell her, say, look, we are going to the shopping mall. They go come out. They go come back with Orishi. He said the thing we no fit even afford for our pikin. He said my mom still go buy him. He goes, only they ask her, he go say, it's my money. Is it Abi? Did I collect money from you guys? That's the kind of life you want to be when you get to your old age. Where your children, they are even happy that you are turning up at their door. They are happy that you are coming. They are happy that you are at their door. Don't be when they go come, they run next to skater. Ha, mommy. We have to buy ticket for mommy. We have to start saving up to buy ticket. And then they do their thing themselves. My uncle was telling me, say he and his wife, he said, the entire economy, because they like to stretch their leg. That they are happy, they will manage business class if that's or the only thing that's available. Otherwise, they want to relax. They've worked hard for it. I'm not saying everybody has to do that, but when you've worked hard, when you've saved well, you can do whatever you want. You are in control of yourself. This person I'm telling you is in his 70s. I was even telling him, I said, Daddy Kinika, he said, which work I want do? The money where they inside bank, I don't finish her. My stocks and dividends, and he's still doing stocks and dividends till today. You sure yesterday when he was telling me about some stock, I was laughing. I was remembering Jem, I was laughing. My people, stop donating money where you don't need to donate. Start looking at your future. I was telling him, I dropped the phone yesterday and I told myself, I said, yes, this is where I want to be when I'm at that age. That's the kind of freedom I want to have when I'm at that age, where I can do whatever works for me. Where I want something and I don't have to think about it twice. Nigeria is not working. People, it's not about Nigeria is not working. It's about what are you doing with your own future? What are you doing? What are you putting into your future so that you are not a burden? Start thinking about it. Age is not on your side. Anyway, we'll see you all at 6 p.m. Jem will catch up at 4. Thank you all and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, Monzo is not available in Nigeria. Okay. I don't know the one that will be available in Nigeria. Bami knows. We'll talk now. Don't worry. We'll catch up and I'm sure Bami will be able to guide. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.